The law of attraction seems to be a very misunderstood thing. Since The Secret came out, there's been a huge increase in awareness, and this is good, but it seems that people still struggle to understand how to use it on a practical level. We become what we think about. I remember hearing Earl Nightingale say this in his Strangest Secret recording that was made back in the 1950s. Earl understood that we operate according to a law and that our objectified experience is always a reflection of our use of the law. As I learned this, I became curious to find out what these laws were and how I could use them to take control of my thinking and my life. Earl was referring to the law of consciousness, the way the mind functions in its mysterious ways. In Neville Goddard's classic book Feeling is a Secret, he gives us a perfect outline of this and how we can use it in a simple but beautiful explanation. This post that I've created is the key elements that are contained in the first chapter of this book. We're given a detailed explanation of how we can put the law of attraction to work by taking control of our thinking. So, what is the secret to the secret? Knowledge of the law of consciousness and the method of operating this law will enable you to accomplish all that you desire in life. In order to intelligently operate the law of consciousness, it's necessary to understand the relationship between the conscious and the subconscious. The conscious is personal and selective. The subconscious is impersonal and non-selective. The conscious is the realm of effect. The subconscious is the realm of cause. These two aspects are the male and female divisions of consciousness. The conscious is male and the subconscious is female. The conscious generates ideas and impresses these ideas on the subconscious. The subconscious receives the ideas and gives form and expression to them. Through his power to imagine and feel and his freedom to choose the ideas he will entertain, man has control over creation. Control of the subconscious is accomplished through control of your ideas and feelings. It contemplates a feeling as a fact existing within itself and on this assumption proceeds to give expression to it. The creative process begins with an idea. Its cycle runs its course as a feeling and ends in a volition to act. No idea can be impressed upon the subconscious until it is felt. Once felt, be it good, bad or indifferent, it must be expressed. Feeling is the one and only medium through which ideas are conveyed to the subconscious. The man who does not control his feelings may easily impress the subconscious with undesirable states. What you do not want done unto you, do not feel that it is done unto you or another. This is the whole law of a full and happy life. What someone feels themselves to be always dominates what they feel they would like to be. The wish must always be felt as a state that is rather than a state that is not. Think feelingly only of the state you desire to realise. Feeling is the reality of the state sought, and living and acting on that conviction is the way of all seeming miracles. What a person must acquire is a control of their thoughts and feelings. Feeling is the ascent of the subconscious to the truth of that which it declares itself to be. Because of this quality of the subconscious, there's nothing impossible to man. Whatever the mind of man can conceive and feel as true, the subconscious can and must objectify. A person's feelings create the pattern from which their world is fashioned, and a change of feeling is a change of pattern. The subconscious never alters the accepted beliefs of man. It outpictures them to the last detail whether or not they are beneficial. If one dwells on difficulties, barriers or delay, the subconscious, by its very non-selective nature, accepts the feeling of difficulties and obstacles as a request and proceeds to produce them in the person's outer world. Desires are not subconsciously accepted until the feeling of their reality has been assumed. Only through feeling is an idea subconsciously accepted, and only through this subconscious acceptance is it ever expressed. It's easier to ascribe feelings to events in the world than to admit the conditions of the world reflect your feeling. However, it's eternally true that the outside mirrors the inside. The subconscious accepts as true that which you feel is true. Therefore, because creation is the result of subconscious impressions, a person by their feeling determines creation. We never find that which we want, we find only that which we are. Denying the evidence of the senses and appropriating the feeling of the wish fulfilled is the way to the realization of all desire. So, the key to using the law of attraction is assuming the feeling of the desire before it has materialized. This is essential as the law of attraction responds to what we believe through the way we feel and not mere wishes held in the conscious mind. Once this is understood and begun to put in practice, amazing examples of synchronicities begin to happen in your life.